My name's Ned Roche. I'm getting sick of hearing about poor women getting hit by men, and I've decided to actually try and do something about it. And my plan is to teach every woman that is willing to go through and watch what I'm about to teach. I'm not only going to teach you self-confidence, but I want to teach you self-belief, that you yourself are A, important, and B, able to be the most dangerous person in the fight. So you don't have to now worry about yourselves in public about this guy's been quite up forward to me. You'll have the tools, hopefully, to believe within yourself that you'll be able to defend yourself and possibly even defend others, children, etc. So what I want to go through is a few little manoeuvres. So I'd like to get a little defence on someone grabbing you. So like a assailant grabbing you with two hands from in front, from behind. I'll also like to go through a knife stripping technique to take the power out of them and bring it back into your power. Take the initiative in the fight. Also, I'd like to teach a gun stripping technique, which, when done right, will pretty much guarantee that his gun is now your gun, and now you are controlling the fight. You are the most dominant person in the fight. So the biggest thing I'm going to rely on, I think, is technique. So just a bit before myself, just so I don't think that I'm just anyone off the street. So my name is Corporal Roche. I've been a corporal in support stuff to commando now for the last 4 years. Through my work, I've obviously done a fair bit of hand-to-hand combat. I've also been a competition boxer back where I grew up. I've also studied parts of Muay Thai and Kung Fu and Wushu. So I'll use a few of these moves to just give this the technique that I think will be the perfect way for a woman, even small, even large, to get her way through the fight. And just so that I want you girls to believe me, that I have all the faith that you are very strong, powerful women in there. You just got to find her. My boxing trainer was a female. She also got one of my really good friends to the Olympics, and she got Jamie Pittman, 75 kilo world champion, all the way up to his professional fighting. So there's no excuse. She was able to catch all the punches that were thrown by a 75 kilo boxer with very quick handwork. So it can be done. And by the way, she was also 60 years of age. So, right, what I want to go through first is the knife stripping technique. So as we know these days, there's a lot of problems with weapons, knives and guns. So I just want to make sure that I give you a tool that will be in your head, and I like to rely on muscle memory. So what I'm showing you now, I'd like you to practice on your friend or your partner or your child, whoever, to each other. Practice, practice, practice until it's automatic. Because all these moves I'll be teaching you, I want you to automatically do these without having to think, because thinking slows down reaction time. If you can automatically get yourself an autopilot to do this, you'll be a lot more lethal fighter. So, assailant coming to me with the knife. No, not a chair, it's assailant. So, he's coming at me, both hands, right. So, I can't grab or rip that knife out because his hand's grabbing that handle. All that's protruding out is blade. So, I don't want to be able to touch anything near that, right? So, my plan is to grab his crook of his arm there. So, the hinge point, I like to call it. Boom, hinge point. This hand here, come up underneath it and push the whole hand region. Grab the whole hand, twist it into his throat or chest cavity, whatever it lands and protrudes into. It needs to be a snap quick movement to get A, the surprise factor, and B, the push and the momentum that you need to get from it. One of the biggest tips I could also tell you is, by you talking to them, without them even knowing, without them even trying, their reaction time will decrease with you talking. And saying things like, I've got 7 kids and one of them's got really bad health problems, stuff like that. Like confusing stuff that you're saying will make them think like, what is seven kids? But boom, use that. So women, use surprise. You're small, they're not going to expect this from you. So assailant's coming. I always like to keep moving the whole time, so it makes it harder to find out when I'm making a movement with my shoulders to make a move. So, oh, here it is. So, under there, come under as quick as you can and just grab that crook. And then with this one, boom, over here into the head. Over here into the head. And that will bring it from here to here without him even knowing, hopefully. So, now I'm going to go to the gun. So the gun's totally different, and I want you to never mix these two up because they are totally different types. So the old remote control gun, take the knife out. Sorry for the inconvenience. So, guns out. So, a trick with this one is, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. A, plead for life because you do not want them to take your life. And this move is for if they're in close proximity. Please, sir, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I've got 19 kids and 3 of them are adopted, and I've got 4 kids that have got 3 legs and 2 arms and wheelchairs. So another reason why you got your hands like this is because this manoeuvre takes a scissor action, right? Because what I want to do is scissor the hand to the point where that hand will grab that hand and the other one will push their hand that way. Because with their hand like that, you should try it yourself at home. Put your hand like that and you'll feel that you've lost a lot of strength when you're going that far and that hand is put there. It restricts all these muscles and tendons and things here and stops the full strength. And also it gets that barrel away from your strike zone as quick as it can. And the reason why we do this all at once is because surprise! It's all about surprise. Oop, we're going to have to let that go. So, you're very important. So, from here, both hands up. Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. Remember that? Please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. Now, what we've got to do from here is a scissor action. So, left hand will come over and grab and roll. Right hand will grab this crook here. So you just remember it's the exact same thing but opposite on the other side. So you want that hand, his hand, to go like that. So I will with the left hand. So L left straight here, right. So R for right for rolling. I will make it so you remember. So the right hand rolls for this side. Okay, so please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me, please don't shoot me. So with that there, I've gotten that out of the way. Boom, got the crook of his hand, twisted it out, got it out of my strike range and firing range, and then pushed it away my gun. After that, personally, I like to kick in the chest to get distance from you and him. Recock the weapon because you don't know if he has cocked it yet. He might be just doing it as an intimidation factor, putting it in your face. But you to know in yourself that now you have the weapon and you control the fight now, cock it, check safe, yep, safe on or off, whatever the time needs, and then point towards them and make sure they stay a long distance for you. Get them on the ground, hands where I can see them, stay exactly where you are, step back, call for help, one hand, get some help. Alright, so that's taking on an assailant with a knife and a gun. Alright guys, so next lesson what I'm going to try and do is some grapples and some grabs and some vulnerable points that will disable the attacker or offender very quickly. And like we always remember girls, is surprise. So through all these, while in between my videos, I'd like you to surprise your friends, your family, your partner, everything like that. Just see a quick slap, try and get them out unawares with a quick tap. Practice it. Practice that muscle memory against them. And you'll see that it's very, very, very quick against a very slow mindset that you can actually put a lot of damage in once you find the proper keys. You can put a lot of damage in very quickly without them even realising what's going on. So, as you remember girls, most important thing is, you are powerful. You are amazing women. We should be looking after you, not hurting you. That's why my favourite saying is, love her, don't shove her.